Sagittarius, Capricorn, to your in-month reading for May. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what's in your energy. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Best message for Sag Cap, please. What's in their energy, what they're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding them. Okay, we've got the either ghosting someone or someone is cold as ice. Not feeling communicative. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Feeling like there's no communication. Maybe you're not feeling like you want to be very communicative right now. Maybe you're feeling withdrawn from a situation, or someone is withdrawing from a situation with you. And clarifying on the Queen of Swords. Could just be miscommunication as well. So we can also keep it there. This card's not only going to clarify on the card, but the entire reading. And this is the harmony. Looking for the harmony. So where it feels like you want the harmony or somebody wants the harmony, there is disharmony. There's no connection. There's no talking. So getting straight into the situation. Situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Is upset. That is for sure. Whether it is you or them. You know, it feels like it's going to be okay. You're like telling yourself it's okay. It does feel like they're being a little miscommunicative with you, and you just keep saying it's going to be okay. And this is why you're just saying, I just want the harmony. Please stop being cold as ice at me. Or maybe, like I said, or maybe it's you who's cold as ice at them. Take it how it resonates. Either or. With the Ace of Swords over here, it just feels like, it doesn't feel very long ago. It feels like could have been a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks ago. It just felt like this kind of stopped. The communication kind of stopped, and it wasn't growing the way you wanted it to grow. It doesn't mean that it was 100% a complete ending. I don't really see that. I think it just stopped. It just, that's how you got here. Something happened, and it got to where it's just not growing. I don't have anything else to say, right? Literally. Take it as a pun, right? The Fool over here, somebody's not taking the chance. Somebody is not going to take the leap of faith. Somebody is not going to change anytime soon. So it looks like it's kind of wearing itself down. With the Ace of Swords in reverse over here, it's like the communication is not growing. It's going a little silent over here. You have a judgment call over here. Some kind of judgment call was made. Something was brought up that somebody didn't like. Just plain and simple. And it looks like it's you, Cap. They said something to you that you did not like. You did not like this judgment call. You did not like whatever was said. And so maybe it is you that just went quiet. I think that for some of you, and I'm just going to right out say it, it looks like for some of you, you knew, or they said something that made it seem like they were codependent on you, and you didn't like that. You just didn't. Something was said, and it was this, yeah, and you didn't like that because it made them sound like they weren't going to work because you have money, right? Or you'll buy me this because you have all this money and there's no reason for me to go get anything. And maybe for some of you felt like, oh, so you think I'm your sugar daddy, right? And that's not it. I'm not your sugar daddy, right? I want to be your love. I want to be your friend. I want to be this and that. And they said something that made you feel like they were codependent on you, and you didn't like that. You know, look, Sag Cap, you're a mover and a shaker. Everybody knows this, right? And if they don't, they know now. Right? You're a mover and a shaker. You like to move. You like to shake. You like to make that money. You like to hold on to that money. You want to have fun. You want to do this. You're a very independent person. And, you know, you're very adventurous. You have a lot of things that you like to do. So when you hear the word codependent, it kind of like pushes that, what do you mean you're not a mover and a shaker and that you want to just make me, you know, do all the work? And you're a very giving person, right? Very giving. If it came down to things, you would love to take them here and do this. You know, you're adventurous and fun and love and this and that. But when you think that all of a sudden that they're just dependent on you, like you're some kind of sugar daddy or ATM machine, that is a pushback. And that's exactly what just happened. And that's literally something like that just happened. Something to the point to where it made you feel like you were the one that keeps them going. You didn't like that. So this kind of transversed things in your mind, and you just said, what? That made you pull back. Yeah, because you see yourself as an emperor, and you want them to be like an emperor too. You want that mutualness. You want them to be able to stand their own ground with their own power, and you want to have the power too, and then, well, power couple. Yeah. So now you kind of clearly see what's going on. So, yeah. So now all of a sudden it's like, what? Take it how it resonates, but it's something to that point, right? Literally to that point. Yeah. It's like you want to make everything okay in the present over here, but you still are feeling this toxicity from the past. You're still kind of, I feel, the word I want to feel is like you feel irked. So you're not giving them any attention. You're having this kind of miscommunication because the things are not really coming out the way they need to come out. So you feel like you're kind of trapped in a cage. Maybe you even feel like you're trapped in a cage over heart over matter. Like, I really love this person. I really like this person. But then again, I don't like the ideas of whatever this situation was where it feels like they were, want to be my pillow princess. I don't need a pillow princess. I need somebody who wants to move and shake and do this and that. Okay? And so it's kind of this kind of idea. So you, in your mind, you're trying to work out all these things that were like the way that they had put something, right? Or took advantage of you, or however this is. Yeah, it's mind over matter for sure. Because your heart's saying one thing and your head's saying, I don't know about that, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You're trying to keep the relationship going even though you're kind of cold shouldering them and you're kind of cold and a little icy. And you might not even know that you're doing that. Unless, for a fact that, and maybe it's both of you. Maybe because it's kind of, maybe you can say, I don't know, but they're coming towards me a little cold and icy because I kind of like, so maybe it's them. Like I said, it's going to be hard to know, and but you're still trying to keep the harmony. You're trying to work through it. You're trying to keep the faith. You're trying to keep yourself as the Queen of Coins in your own energy over here, Earth energy, saying, well, I still have all these prosperities. I still would like to have the relationship and nurture the relationship and keep moving forward with this relationship. But yet something in your head is saying, wait a minute here, brother or sister. I don't know, right? They said something a little bit crazy that kind of threw me off. And yeah, it's kind of giving you Four of Cups in your own ways because you're a little bit, it's that worry. A little bit now worried about the relationship. And if it's not a relationship, it could be a job. Maybe they were told, no, you can do this and do that. And you're like, whoa, you have other people that do that. Don't be all codependent on, I'm not, see what I'm saying? However it is really worrisome though. And that's where that heart over matter is going. You see the heart over here with the coins, and then you see the sadness. Oh my gosh. So you're still trying to nurture, but yet you're sad inside. You're sad because you didn't see it coming. So yeah, you're kind of watching them. You're observing their behavior now. You're kind of watching to see how are they doing things. What are they doing? Are they going to go to work? Are they going to do this? Are they going to, do the things they're supposed to be doing? But you don't see it. You don't see them having the vitality. Like the vitality is a little dead. They're not really doing what they're supposed to be doing. They seem a little glum, a little dark, a little cold, or maybe it is them. But you're trying. But you got all this mental thought going on over here, and you're trying to really analyze the situation. And, the King of Swords knows who they love and what they want, and they know who's good for them. And you know that you want this love, but this person has changed. And it don't matter if it's the boss who's taking advantage of you, or a coworker, or a love, or a mom, or a dad. It doesn't matter who it is, they've changed. And with the Fool over here, it's like you're not going to change back. You're not taking the leap of faith. You're moving on. Knight of Swords. They might be moving on. Wow. It feels like you're trying to figure out which direction to go through. It looks like you guys might be dealing with swords over here. I've got too many swords. I'm going to say it's an air sign. Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius more than anybody. Could be anybody though, guys, okay? But that's who I'm getting the most of over here. And they're moving on. You're trying to figure out which direction to go on because they're not moving towards you. They're challenging you. There could be a little jealousy in this situation as well because they see you as very prosperous and they don't see themselves as prosperous as you. So there could be a little bit of envy or jealousy within this relationship as well because you have more prosperity than they do. You know what this is really coming down to in the overall, my friends, is it doesn't matter what the situation is. Everybody's situation is going to be different. The overall is they're taking advantage. It feels like they're taking advantage of you. They expect you. That's what it is. They are expecting you to pick up maybe the tab for everything. They're expecting you to do things for them. So it not only is there could be codependency, but it also could be feeling like you are just expected to do so. And yeah, your world is going to change a little bit because, yeah, it has to get balanced. It's going to have to be balanced and it has to be justified. Because the whole thing is that they're upset because pretty much, you're both just moving away from each other. It just feels like they feel like you are the person who has to take care of them because you have more money than them. That's it. And they don't want to pick up any of the pieces. And that just blew your mind. Entitled, that was the word I was looking for, my friends. Entitled, that you are entitled to do so. And you might even find that for some of you, they may have even said something like you're entitled to do so because you're male, right? For my male watchers, they may have even said something like, well, you're entitled to do this because you're a man. Okay then. If you believe, Spirit says choose a new direction. Don't worry about it because you'll find romance somewhere else. Meditation brings answers. Yeah, because in actuality, it doesn't look like you guys are going to come together anytime soon because there's no balance, because they're actually still icy cold towards you because you pretty much, backed up away from it and said, whoa, what the heck? And like I said, you could have went a little, there's so much miscommunication now. That's really, and maybe not talking as much as before. It's just going to kind of fall apart from here. And this is just because they're proving to you that they're not the movers and shakers that you thought they were. There's something different going on, and it's just not, it's not balanced. So it's not for you, for whoever this resonates with. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.